Welcome back. We're here with another video. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of a unique one, a little bit more of an experimental style video. We're going to be shooting some Portra 800 35mm in an RZ67 120 camera. And we're going to load it in a 220 back for the RZ. So kind of a weird little experimental thing we're going to be doing today. I'm excited. Let's load this RZ up. This is the first time I've ever done this, so bear with me. We're going to go through this together. I believe these are some 3D printed ones. They look really cool. I'm assuming we just got to plop these knobs on and do it like a regular 120 or 220 roll here. So let's give this a shot. We got our Portra 800. Let's pop this on. Looks like this one's supposed to go on the bottom. Boom. And then this one's supposed to go on the top, I think. Right there. Boom. Amazing. Our 35 roll is now a 120 roll. Sick. Okay. So if it was 120, I would go around that way. So let's do this. Okay, we got our pickup on the other side. Wow, this is extremely weird. That is an odd feeling. Sick. That's nice and straight, right? No. Yeah? I don't know. That looks straight. It's not straight, it's not straight. Okay, so that's like right in the middle there. So I'm gonna like kind of use that as a reference when I'm looking through the viewfinder. So why you would want to shoot 35mm in a 120 camera is to do one of two things. One is to emulate a Hasselblad X-Pan. It's a 35mm panoramic camera. So not one of the point and shoots that has a panoramic mode, but has a full size 24 tall and 66-ish from left to right panoramic shots. It's amazing. It's a beautiful camera, very expensive, Hasselblad lenses. So what we're gonna try and do is do the kind of budget version with the Mamiya RZ67. The other thing I was gonna say, the other reason to shoot it is to also get a full sprocket overscan in our Fuji Frontier and get the entire scan data. But we're gonna do two. We're gonna scan on the Noritsu, full pano, just like a Hasselblad X-Pan, and then we're gonna scan on the Frontier with the full overscan data. We'll compare the colors and sharpness and all that kind of stuff as well. So let's get to it. Let me take the shot. That looks beautiful. And for our first shot, we're good to go. Last step, take your dark slides out here, Keith. Take your dark slides out. All right, ready? Wow, this button is sensitive. Good thing I had the frame. Wow, okay, let's take another one. There's like more, there's so many mounts here. This is a good camera. It's a good camera. I can't wait, dude. This is gonna look sick. Let's go hit another spot. Gorgeous. All right, so what I see here is I see rocks and mountains, and they're distance, big vista, lots of layers. So let's go capture them. Gonna take some photos, see the results. We'll figure it out from there. Solid 7 frames. Let's go take more. Let's see if we can get like a little bit of a shadow depth field with like this as like the vista point. All right, ready in 3, 2. Got it, finally. Let's go elsewhere, sir. Let's go wander yonder. The flag was waving at a good spot. I'm excited about that. So like over on the other side of this vista, obviously the airport's up here, and it's basically just like on the top of a mountain. Huge runway right here. I see a tiny little hole right here and a bunch of planes over there. Nope. I'm gonna go for it. 3, 2, 1. Got it. I have an idea, bro. Ready, 3, 2, 1. That's one way to get over a barbed wire fence. That's dope. All right, I didn't even know I could do that. 3, 2, 1, and. Very excited to see that one. That one should be a good frame. All right, we have 13 shots. We should finish this roll off at the other spot. Let me just bang this out real quick. 3, 2, 1. 1 or 2 more shots, but we'll see. We'll see what we get. Let's go take one more of this super cool vista we saw coming in. Cacti here, plants, and the bench, and then this super cool mountain over here. So I'm gonna have like this framed on the right side, and I'm gonna have that on the left side. 1/125, F32. Let's bang. Pretty good feeling about that shot. And number 15. This should be the last one. 3, 2, 1. So that is the last one. So the whole thing with the RZ and shooting with 35 and 120 is you do have to take out the roll in a dark bag because you can't re-spool the film back in, so it doesn't have that rewind knob like you would on a regular 35mm camera, or it doesn't automatically go back in. So think about it like 120, you're spooling it to the other spool, but this is a 35mm roll of film is connected to the canister itself. So you would have to roll it back into the canister to make sure it's light sensitive so you can drop it off in the lab. So if you are shooting this, I would recommend shooting just one roll, bringing it to your lab, or just investing in a dark bag and changing out the film in the dark bag and then putting a new roll in. But that is one thing to look out for when you are shooting 35mm and 120. And that really goes with any camera. It's just how 35mm is made versus 120 being attached to the canister versus 120 being just a bunch of paper and film attached to a spool that's being transferred from one side to the other. That was our last frame in the RZ. We're gonna go back to the lab and do some processing, and we'll meet you guys there. And we're back. We are gonna go process this roll. Processor seems like it's still on. They left the Frontier on for us. It looks like the Noritsu's on. They left us good. They left us good. As I was explaining earlier, I do have to grab the dark bag to get this roll out real quick. And with the lights on and our dark bag magic, we officially have our Portra 800 on this side of our leader card. Open her up, drop the previous rolls, throw her in, up and down, lock her in place, wait 8 minutes, and our roll should be coming out here very shortly. And here they are, just came out. Look at those big exposures. What do you think, Clint?
I think it's gonna be sick.
Noritsu or Frontier first?
Frontier.
All right, Frontier.
Sprockets.
All right, let's do the sprockets first. We'll go to the Frontier. Always wear your gloves, Chiefs. Hurry up, scanner. I am waiting. We're ready. Here we go. We're in, boys. So, and that's how you line it up. Use this. Throw this in. And then we have our little preview hop up on the screen. A little yellow. Dial back the blues. Pump some more magenta in there.
Everything's gonna be alright.
Alright, so you guys just saw us scan everything on the Frontier, and now it's time to throw everything on the Noritsu. Unfortunately, we can't get the overscan with the sprocket on the Noritsu. Let's just throw this in and get right to it. Let's get this in. Oh wow, they look so different. Crazy! Blurring out my special sauce, bro. Blurring it out. Yeah, these look great. Those blues are awesome. I'm very excited about this. Super fun, very experimental. I love it. So without further ado, I think that's going to conclude the video. I hope you guys really like the photos. I had a lot of fun shooting this one, and I can't wait to see you all in the next one. I'll see y'all later.